Season ender podcast. It's only right. Cam, Silmon, Craig, the human shark, bro.
What they do, man?
How you feeling, bro?
Good, bro. Good. Man.
Are you actually feeling good, or
bro,
not really?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good, man. I mean, moving on to new things, man. It's a little weird. I still ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't still ain't hit me that I ain't gonna never put on a Colorado uniform again. That sounds crazy to me. But I've been good, man. Just preparing for the next step, man.
Before we get into the next steps, let's reflect. If you ready to, I just did a podcast today. Mm-hmm. Two, did not want to answer no questions about the game, obviously. Mm-hmm. But how do you feel it went? Obviously, we lost. It was bad. But there's multiple clips. I wish I had them pulled up on my iPad to show you, or I can just pull them up on my phone. Yeah. And I want you to react to these live.
Bet, say that.
But the game, obviously, we didn't come out with the win. But how you feel overall? Your last game.
It was kind of a bittersweet moment. We always want to go out and win, but you know what I'm saying? It was a one more chance to play with my brothers. We didn't end how we wanted to end, but it was all good. I mean, we did what we had to do. We had fun.
What were you telling the guys during this?
All right, that was
it was multiple clips before that too.
That was beginning of the fourth.
Right. Let's see what you said. And I'm gonna put this in there for y'all to see too.
That was me just we was down. We was going to the fourth quarter. We was down, and I just thought about how I wanted to end it. How I wanted to end, like it was the end for me. So I just thought about how I wanted to end my legacy here, my legacy at Colorado. I didn't want to go out like soft, or like if I was gonna go out, I was gonna go out swinging. So I was just making sure like all the guys around me, like, yeah, I know the mentality, like we're gonna go out swinging. We down, we down this, we down that, but we're gonna go out swinging. And the crazy part about it, right after that, I ended up catching the pick.
Oh yes,
so that was the craziest part about it.
That actually is funny. Like if I scroll in here, let's see, you was talking to guys up.
Then the next play.
Is that it?
Pass intercepted. In the end zone, number 7, Cameron Silmon Craig. Good on the 17-yard line. First is in Colorado.
Cam was talking to the guys, and he caught a pick right after that. It was insane. How did that feel to see like the things that I started off the season doing, bro, the things that I started off my career doing, I'm still that. And I'm even more consistent now than I ever have been. Do you feel like you peaked yet? You feel like you're getting close to the peak? How you feel like your career is going right now?
I don't never feel like I peaked. I feel like that was like an exclamation point on my career there. I mean, I feel like that's the only thing I had all year was a pick. Yeah. So when I got that pick, I was like, that was what I needed. Like that was kind of like, that kind of had me satisfied at the end of the game, personally. Not about the team goal, but like me just personally. I was like, man, I got my pick. I ended off with a bang, you know what I'm saying? So that was the biggest thing. The pick was big for me then at the time. Then I had just got done talking about it. So I know it meant a lot to me. It means a lot to like my coach and stuff.
How was the bowl game experience for you? Obviously, you went to the bowl at Jackson State. Yeah. This was an experience to where, bro, they made us feel like we was rock stars. We was turned up. Everywhere you went, people knew who you are. People want to talk to you. What about that experience will you cherish and be like, damn, that was really my last college go around?
Me personally, I ain't really a bowl game guy, man. I don't really like the bowl games. I hate the extra festivities and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I feel like it's a good environment to play in and all that, but during the week, it's fun at first. Like when you get there on Monday and that Tuesday, you go do something like it's be cool. Like, all right, we cool, we having fun. But then it's like it gets to the Thursdays and like the Fridays, like, all right, like you kind of just ready to play. And it can get you caught up. It can get you. A bowl game is sneaky, bro. It can get, that's why a lot of people get upset in bowl games because like it's really very sneaky. You can get really out of whack and out of your normal routine. So me personally, I just tried to make sure I kept my routine. Even in the hotel, I just made sure I didn't overdo it or overdo the bowl games festivity. Just stay focused on the main thing.
Mm-hmm. The only thing they messed up, bro, is because me and Cam didn't sit next to each other on the way to the game. That probably had something to do with the outcome,
what it was,
bro.
Somebody took my seat.
And they was doing that. I don't know why y'all doing that on game day, bro. That's not the day to be changing up stuff, bro.
No, for real.
We should have been like Coach Brown. Get out, bro. You gotta get in your right seat. Assigned seats.
Yeah, fact.
So I see shortly after the game you going all around the world on PJs. I'm assuming you about to sign soon to an agency. What's that looking like?
I have signed to Age.
You have?
I have signed to Age.
Can you talk about it?
I ain't gonna talk about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait
But
till,
congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate
Congratulations.
it, bro. I'm gonna wait till you know what I'm saying, hit the media.
Yeah.
But I'm locked in somewhere.
Okay.
Ready to make this next step, man.
What made your decision? Because and this can be even free game for those people that's in your position or maybe seniors or juniors.
Mm-hmm.
How did you figure out who was for you? You know what I'm saying? To go to the next level.
Honestly, it ain't really about. I look at stuff different. I look at it different as like on the age thing. I'll be like, they can only do for you what you do for yourself. I mean, like what you produce on the field and what you do, like the work you put in, like after the field, like the pro days and the combines and stuff. Like what you do there gonna make their job easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's all about what you do at the end of the day. I mean, if you're number one player in the country, it ain't hard to get these guys, you know what I'm saying, deals and all that, because like he just know. So I feel like we kind of put too much on the age thing. I went with somebody that I was comfortable with, people that I was comfortable with, and that made the most sense for me to make. So I just went with that. It wasn't really a big thought out process for me. I mean, it was kind of thing like, man, I did what I had to do in the field, so I feel like everything would be okay at the end.
How did you stay focused on the season, bro, when it's like you know what's on the other side? Like, you know your life's going to change, and this is what you worked so hard to get to. But it's like you trying to stay focused and locked into the last game, and now you got to just automatically flip the switch. Has that been hard for you, kind of, or it's been easy?
Yeah, kind of. Now it's kind of hitting me because I'm more of a day-by-day guy. I want to take hour by hour, minute by minute, practice by practice, meeting by meeting. Like, I don't want to think too far ahead, but now it's like, okay, it's here.
Yeah,
like,
it's here.
Soon the game ended, like I woke up the next morning, like, man, it's here. Like, you saying it's time to grow up, it's time to be.
I was about to say, yes.
Now, like, you know what I'm saying? You really like
all them things you said in the meetings is like, I'm that person now, bro.
Yeah, facts,
I'm not playing no more.
Yes, so it's like, it was crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy thing, man. I just know how fast it come and go. That's why you just gotta be thankful and live in the moment. I'm glad I did live in the moment for that fact, because now I have no regrets. I have no regrets on nothing. I know every day I gave it all I could do, and I took advantage of every opportunity I had.
Yeah, I think looking back, it's crazy, bro. You probably had the most documented career, you and Shador and Shiloh.
Now that's what I was thinking about the other day. We got
the most documented career in America, gang.
The last 6 years are like, I was saying that I can go back like 6 years, my junior year of high school, and I can like show my son like
everything, bro.
Like, I ain't gotta like be like, man, your dad
you was
wrong.
counting.
Like, no, I can really like pull this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? So that I was thinking about that yesterday. That was crazy. That's interesting though. Everything been on camera for a minute.
What's the most meaningful thing like a fan or a person that was like a stranger has said to you?
It was BYU receiver coach after the game.
What did he say?
After the last game, he said,
I got that video.
He said you was the smartest DB I ever had to coach against.
Wow.
So that was the biggest compliment ever for the receiver coach on the opposite team to think that highly of you, man. That was probably the best compliment I got as of late. Man, you do got it.
Cam hasn't even seen none of this either, because I haven't even put the video
That's him right there, yeah. That's hard. I haven't seen it. That's
hard.
I
got to send you all these clips, bro.
You got to, bro.
No, I was just zooming in because I'm like, I know Cam's going to do something crazy this game.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm trying to get the story together. I want to thank Cam on camera. I told Herm the same thing. Same thing for Jalen. I sent Trav a text too. I need to talk to like K3, all them guys in Jackson, bro. Y'all embraced me when I had just started my journey. So it's kind of like we kind of came here together. You know what I mean? Like,
out of the dirt the same way.
I was trying to change my life, not work for myself. And before I had anything to show for it, them dudes like lended themselves to my channel, literally became the face of my channel. If I look up on Reach the People, there's probably 1,000 thumbnails with your face on there, Herm, You know what I'm saying? Certain people are just all is staples for the channel. So I feel like the content's gonna be different without the guys. What advice do you have for me, bro, or the media, having gone through it for the last 6 years? How can we actually highlight these guys and make them more comfortable?
Man, just make sure they pure, man. Make sure they pure. I mean, we get new guys, and you know, like us, we always comfortable with y'all. We always comfortable with the camera, cause we always knew like y'all wouldn't put us out in a bad light. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure it's all about the trust factor for real. I mean, once you trust somebody, they'll, you know what I'm saying, do a lot of things for just like pull up on you and do a podcast real quick, man. That's just like a trust thing. So it's all about the trust, and that's how I feel.
Has anybody talked to you about like, do coaches ever say, I see you on social media? Do coaches say that to you? Because even if they don't, I think they do, bro. They're going to be doing their research if they're thinking of paying you a lot of money.
Yeah,
they're going to do their research.
I haven't really had that conversation with no coaches yet, for real. I mean, like fans always say, but I haven't really had that conversation with no coach. Okay,
so training, where are you going to be doing that
at? Fort Worth.
In Fort Worth?
Dallas, yes.
What does that look like? What does that process look like? I don't know what that looks like. So
okay, so right now, I should be down in Fort Worth probably a week or so from now. And I'm starting to train I'm really going to get ready for the East-West Shrine Games because it's the next big step in the journey. So I get ready for that. And also working on like 4Ds and all that stuff right now. Then after the East-West Shrine Game, that's when I get more probably into like just straight combine work instead of like just trying to, because right now I want to stay in football kind of shape because I'm playing football. So after the East-West Shrine Game, then that's when I get more into like probably the 40s and the cone drill. I don't really know how I look too much right now. I'm just going off what I heard. So.
Who's playing in that game with you on our team?
It's Will, Jimmy, LeJontay, Shiloh, and two.
Okay, cool. A game like that's another opportunity to play with your teammates. Educate me, because I came from a basketball background. Like, what do those games mean? Like, what?
They mean a lot.
Is this a showcase to like show your talent against the top guys, or what is it? More like an all-star game where y'all just chilling, having fun, or what? What is the game?
I think it's more of a competitive atmosphere. I mean, I think at practice going to be the main concern at them games, and the game is kind of like, I feel like when you get to the game, it's kind of more fun, but during the week, it's kind of, you're going to be able to talk to 32 teams, and 32 teams going to be at your practices. And so it's a big opportunity to get your name out there. Like, you can match up against other guys in your position, so they can see, like, firsthand, like, who better than him or what he do better than him. So it's like it's an in-depth scouting, to be real, but it ends with a game. So that's how I look at it.
I feel like this is a question you're going to be asked up until the time your name gets called. What do you feel like makes you different that players just don't have, that makes Cam?
Probably my mentality. That's why I always say mentality, the way I go about my work, the way I handle my business. I have a standard. I have a standard for how I live. I have a standard for certain things I just don't do, certain things I do. And I just have a different mentality than a lot of guys. And I really just, not to be funny, but I just stand on business. Like, I don't really like do nothing that has no point. I don't have no point in doing it. I kind of like always make sure I handle my business first. Not saying guys don't, but that's my big concern. Like, I always want to make sure I handle the business first.
Okay. What do you think is the biggest sacrifice you made so far, and that you're so glad you did to get to this moment?
Probably moving to Texas. We all know that. Moving to Texas is probably the biggest sacrifice. Taking a chance on myself, taking a chance on these coaches, and Coach Mathis, Coach Prime, Coach Hart. Just taking a chance on that. Moving out the crib, 16, going to stay on my own. Like, that was probably the biggest sacrifice ever. Like, for real.
I'm gonna copy this question because it was good. They asked me on overtime thing. They said, if this chapter in your book, if this was a chapter in a book of your life, what do you think this chapter would be called?
It would be called The Beginning. That's how I feel.
You think the beginning?
Yeah, I think this is my beginning.
So the past like 16, how many years have you been playing football? 20-some years?
20-some years.
So that's the beginning? That's the foundation.
I'm just getting started, bro. I feel like I'm just getting started. I feel like how I am today, I feel like I always wanted to be here. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I'm finally at my point where, like, at my peak, not at my peak, but I'm at my point where, like, I'm feeling myself like, now it's time to, like, really, like, take it to another level. Yeah. So I feel like it's probably the beginning, the climax.
The beginning? Okay. Yeah. When you go back, or even when you see old videos and pictures posted of yourself, what do you think? Like, bro, I really came a long way. Like, what is your first thing? I know, like, when I see things of myself, like, bro, I really thought this was the way to go. Like, I was really. What do you think when you see the old version of Cam, and as far as how you've grown as a man and as a football player?
I think who would have thought? I always think about the doubters, how many times I've been doubted, and what kind of like mindset I was in at that time. Like who was hating on me then? Like who told me I couldn't do that then? Like who I was around then? Where they at now? And where I'm at? Like I think about everything. I just remember this. I remember this a lot. I look at a lot of old pictures and stuff just to like keep you humble, keep me in my mindset. Like man, I still got a long way to go. So I just think about mentally where I was at, the people I was around, what was I doing? You know what I'm saying? What did I think I was gonna be at today if right then?
Yeah. Have you talked to your mom? Obviously, you talked to your mom. What did she say? Did she say the mission's complete? As part of the mission's complete, because I know as a mother, it's like, bro, I've been sacrificing so long. At least the school part is over with.
Yeah, my mom, she don't really say nothing else say too much to me about like how she feel about me. You know what I'm saying? Because she know like I'm always trying to go. I'm trying to move on. Like I don't really sit in the moment too much. Like after the game and stuff. Like if I have a big game or something happen, like something big happen for me, I never really just sit on. I kind of just like, all right, let's move on. Like what's next? Like I feel like, and like she be so proud. She be so proud at the moment, and she sees so big of it, and I just think so small of it at the time. So she kind of try to like hide her emotions a little bit towards me. She'll post me or something. She'll tell somebody about it. Like I go home and somebody be like, "My mama told you."
Yeah.
But like other than that, like I always try to keep the main thing, just keep moving forward. You know, she understand that, so we kind of try to keep that same mentality. Like what's next? You know what I'm saying? We kind of like we living in the moment right now. Like all my family, my mom and my dad, like we kind of just living in the moment. Like we having like they don't. I don't think I really like came to the point where like I really had a great chance of, you know what I'm saying, playing in the NFL next year. Like I don't think that have hit me yet.
Yeah.
Like you always dream it when you growing up. You always dream it, but like it's like actually here now. Like I'm actually like on boards and all this stuff. So it's like,
so what was the moment where it hasn't hit you all the way? But what was the moment where it's like, so when you see yourself on boards and things like that made you kind of sit back and be like, damn, like it's really my time right now. Like actually,
it's kind of like I ain't gonna lie. Like when I see like stuff on Twitter, I be like, cause like me, bro, I was so like not. I was so I was such an underdog. Like I never had the what's it called, the articles and these people talking about you and these people want to talk to you. Like I've never had that. So like when I have it now, it's kind of like dang, bro, I really used to want this all the time, and now that I got it, it's like it's nothing to me no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. I ain't really. I like I said, I still haven't hit it. I think like once I get to like training and stuff, then it's gonna like hit me like, all right, well, it's time. Like I really just haven't really hit me yet. I'm kind of like still like living like I'm still like I'm not at that point yet for real.
Have any of your homies in the league hit you up since your last game?
Yeah, my partner cool. We talk all the time. We almost talk every day.
What they talking about?
My best friend.
They talking about they waiting on you?
We just trying to figure out how we can be on the same team for real. That's what we talk about most of the time. We don't really. Me and my friends, like my partner, we don't really talk about football too much. We already talk about life, man. Life, like what's going on with your person. Like, we don't really get into the football stuff too much.
What was your last conversation with your coach?
With Coach Livingston?
Yeah.
After the game, I think he wanted to cry a little bit. He wanted to cry. He was walking with me after the game, and I was trying to just really take it in one more time. He was just telling me how he was proud of me and how he loved me and all this stuff, man. Just a real personable guy, man. Just my dog.
I can definitely say y'all helped each other. Like you enabled to display in a person. This is his word, so it's no glazing. It's the same thing. The standard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if he could walk away from the job and say, "What have you done?" He could use you as a case study.
Yeah,
like no glazing. It's just actual facts. Like this is somebody I was able to communicate with effectively, and they were able to actually do it. And that kind of shows. I feel like y'all kind of helped each other out, and that's why y'all always have love for each other. Like, nah, you put me in the best position to succeed, and you was my biggest fan.
Yeah, fact. I mean, Coach Rob, man, that's my dog. Like, I don't think I ever met somebody like that was just so down to earth and just so like chill and just never really seen him shake. Like he kind of like always kept 100 with me all the time. And he always listened. He was always an ear I can call on. Anything I ever need. I know like I've known him for probably like 6 months, and I feel like I've known him in my lifetime. Like I feel like I know I can like pick up my phone right now and call him and be like, hey, Coach Rob, I need woo. I know he'll make it happen, or send somebody to me, or do whatever. Like he always say that I'll do whatever for you, like whatever you need, I got you. And you don't really meet people like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like a very personable person that's very hard to meet. Like somebody that's not like forget the job. Like him being my DC, I looked at him more as like a friend. Like without the job, I feel like we would still be like a good friend. You know what I'm saying? So that's my dog, man.
What's the last conversation you had with Coach Prime?
Which was
or have you spoke to him?
I haven't spoke to him after the game. We had the interview after the game. But you remember we talked after the meeting. He was just how he said he was thankful that I took a chance on him. But like I just said, they took a chance on me. So that's my dog. That's gonna always be my dog, man. Just the leadership quality that instilled in me. Just the man he made me today. He's been there from the beginning. What
about your last conversation with Bentley?
I just got done talking to Unc, man.
That's what we really been waiting on.
I told Unc he was getting ready to retire. Unc my dog, man.
Shout out Bent.
Yeah, shout out my boy Bent, man, from the city, man.
So what are your plans right now? How are you enjoying your time not being a college football player before you start training?
Right now I'm finna go be my girl for a second. I'm finna she got a couple games, a couple back-to-back home games. So I'll be in Clemson for a few days, you know what I'm saying, just enjoying the games and stuff.
Okay. Dang, well, I want to come document you, what's it called, training and things like that so people can see. Do you have any interest in still showing people your life once you get to the next stage in life, or you feel like that part is ended? Like, y'all got to see Cam when y'all got to see Cam, but I want to just disappear and just focus on life and focus on football.
Nah, I feel like I'm an inspiration to people. Not just
I'm glad you know that.
Yeah, like I feel like not people need me, but like when people DM me or tell me like, man, you really changed me, like you really helped me get through this, or you really like pushed me toward like just. I had a text yesterday, like God told me like you really pushed me towards God, like just seeing how you praise and how you always speak His name, like you pushed me towards Him, and I've been great ever since. Like all that type of stuff, I feel like because a lot of people on the camera is not really like personable. Like you can't really relate to them. I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm a down to earth guy. Like you can understand where I'm coming from, a lot of stuff, and cause I don't feel like I never get ahead of myself. I ain't never feel like I'm too big. So I don't think I ever just stop personally. I don't think I just stop just posting and nothing. Like I feel like people need to. I feel like I'm an inspiration to a lot of people. People love to see it.
Without having a game to look forward to, how do you still be able to wake up and still have that same drive that you had for the last 6 years? Because I feel like athletes are, like you said, you're very day-to-day and incentivized based. Like it's this game or it's camp or it's whatever. Obviously you have a new thing, but we're looking at it as like somewhere in the future. It's now, but how do you still have that same drive when it's like, damn, I can't play. I can't play for a little minute. Yeah. Just until.
It's just the trust in God. Trust in God, a man who don't work, don't eat. That's what I think about. So you got to get up and work. It'll happen for you. So I don't really know how to not.
Yeah, you just gonna do it until.
I just can't sit down and just like not do nothing. So like, I have to make sure I get it, man.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna show you on your process and show the behind the scenes because I do think you're an inspiration. I'm glad you know that. But, I'm just grateful that we've been able to show you some of your progress, some of your on the field and off the field vibes, bro. Because people, when they see you, they see somebody that it's like that could have been me, gang. Like you always talk about how you felt like you was underlooked, or overlooked, and then you just stopped looking for that. You stopped looking for that praise or whatever. Then it just came out of nowhere.
Did it for yourself first. So when the people tell you it won't never get to your head, I always do it for yourself first.
Where do you think people go wrong on their journey to success? Because you've been able to stay motivated, so obviously you're doing something right. Where do you feel like is some of the biggest pitfalls?
I feel like anything in life, the kill a man is to give him too much success too fast. Like, if you never had anything, you wake up tomorrow, you have everything. Like, how would you react? Like, you'll go crazy because you want like. That's how a lot of like. I feel like rappers and athletes and people that just get boatloads of money so fast, and it kind of like they didn't been through nothing. Like they didn't go through no real trial and tribulation to get this. They don't really know how to handle it when they get there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I never get too ahead of myself because I've been so humble and I've been down before. Like I know how I feel like to not have nothing. I know how I feel to have something. I know how I feel to have a little bit. So I've been in every stage. So I feel like God ain't never just blessed me super fast. Like he kind of like always made sure like I took every step like real patient. Like I ain't skipped no steps on the stairs. Like I took every step so that I get to the top. You know what I'm saying? I done built up enough durability to know like how to handle certain situations, how to stay there.
I think I can see the similarities in what I've been through as well. Cause like some of the times or some of the things you go through, you be thinking like, what is the purpose of this?
Yeah, facts.
Like,
Facts.
how long am I gonna be down? And obviously, this is a new year, y'all. It's January 1st. So y'all can use that in y'all life. You may start out this new season and feel like, hey, I turned a new page, and it might be worse than last year, but it could be on purpose. It could be for a reason.
It be a test. Everything a test.
Do you have any inspiration for people starting the new year off? You know, it's the New Year resolutions that they're gonna be putting out there.
Yeah, fact.
And things to better themselves. What do you think you should tell people, bro? Just because they listen to you, bro.
Just be yourself, man. Be yourself. Stay humble and just grind. Just know nothing comes overnight. Nothing comes overnight. You always gotta work for it. It's gonna be dark days. It's gonna be great days. You're gonna have great days. You're gonna have bad days. So you just gotta keep it even keel and never get too high, never get too low. I always keep the main thing. Always chasing your goal, man. Always put goals together and make sure you're chasing them. Make sure you're chasing your goal.
Where are we gonna see Cam at? Besides training, like what other things are you gonna be doing until the draft?
Honestly,
because you're gonna have so much more free time, bro.
Yeah,
you gonna stay in Colorado? Are you moving around? Like what?
Nah, I'm being Texas.
Just gonna disappear,
like,
bro?
I ain't gonna disappear. I'm gonna move around a little bit. Just enjoy the process for real. Just what I'm gonna be doing. Just enjoying the process. I know I only get this process once.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure I take heed to everything. Just for real. Just my main focus. Just putting everything into this right now.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't really focused on nothing outside of it too much. I'm just handling business.
I'm gonna see if I have any more unreleased videos of Cam that I can get some inspiration from. What was your last experience like with Shiloh? I know that's a player that usually sitting close to you in the locker room. He's a crazy guy.
Bro,
He probably said some crazy stuff.
Crazy. I actually we keep talking about. I get one more chance to play with him again.
Yeah.
In the East West Shrine Bowl, so that'd be good. But that's crazy, dude. But this is a little off. But the thing I respect about Shiloh, like all jokes aside, like I respect him so much because Shiloh is just like he's Shiloh.
He is.
Like no matter like what you say or who you are, like I can always depend on Shiloh to be Shiloh. Like that's why I love him the way I love him, respect him the way I respect him, because no matter what, I know what I'm gonna get from him. So I can deal with people like that, like people that like I always gonna be them. Like if you gonna be you, that's cool with me, bro. That's all good. But I just can't deal with the up and down people. So Shiloh, my guy.
Yeah, shout out to Shiloh. Who have been some of your favorite teammates to play with over the years, even going back from Trinity, Jackson, here,
man,
high school?
A lot of them, man. Like Keon Hampton, CJ Holmes, AJ Petty,
Shout out AJ,
Aubrey Miller.
Shout out Aubrey. Refuse to be denied.
Yeah, JB, Ben.
Getting in your mode.
Man, Preston, Hodge, a whole DB crew from this year. My whole DB crew from Jackson, Zay Bolden, Nugget, all them guys, man. Was blessed to have some wonderful teams with some wonderful teammates that we really enjoyed each other's presence. And this year was a very special group of guys that I really enjoyed.
What do you want them to be to say about you? You know, next year when they talk about standard and they talk about the guys that have came through, what are some of the things you want to be said about you when you're not in the presence, like from the legacy you've left at CU?
Just a certain level of respect. Just a certain level of respect. Now, just say he was hopefully let's say like he was a great leader. He was a great leader, very down to earth guy, and he always came to work. He always came to practice at work, and he always pushed everybody to be better. He had a standard, like I said, had a standard for the team. He always lived by that standard. So just say you're a great leader for real. Like that's what I want from the guy.
You know what moment hit me the most, bro? I was just looking at this thing. The moment that actually hit me, it wasn't like on some sad stuff, but it was kind of sad, was this. You know how in the movies where they have like the last scene where they show everybody with the big picture, where they are now, they start playing the sad music like Coach Carter. It's like, dang, this is the last time we going to be together. Like, and Coach let me be a part of the team picture. I'm like, dang, I got a picture of all
everybody
these dudes.
Was part of it, man. It was a
for real.
group. Man, everybody a little hurt for real. Like just because
like, I don't think nobody wanted to take that picture because like, damn.
Yeah, nobody wanted.
Does this mean it's over with? We should take this picture later, bro. Let's not take it right now because that makes it for real.
Like that's everybody. It's kind of like even support staff, like you Bucky, like everybody kind of like was in their feelings for real, just because like. It was such a special union. The certain guys that been together, like they've been together so long, like for real, like we've been together so long. So it was like a crazy thing just to think about that. Like we ain't gonna be with each other again.
I have a good question. How do you feel like you're gonna adjust to the league? Because the league is such like a business based, and you've been playing in a family environment for so long. You know what I'm saying? People that care, that's been there. That want your best interest. That's not just bottom line based. Obviously, they want the best for you for performance wise in the league, but really having that switch to where when you walk in the building, you having janitors say what's up to you.
Yeah,
you know all the support staff know you and love you, and then going to an environment where it's business. Is how you get treated is based on how you perform.
It started home. It started on like home for me is like being here, being under the coaches, and there was always a family. Don't get me wrong, it was always a family, but. At the end of the day, they always told you what it was.
No,
they always told you. Always kept it being. They always kept it a being with you. Like it was never no crazy thing. Like you didn't know what was going on. Like we always kept. It was always a business and a family atmosphere at the same time. Like because Coach Prime, like we didn't let guys go that he loved. Like you know what I'm saying. But you had to go because like you just win. You know what I'm saying. A product of the team at the time. So it's always been a business here. And so Coach Prime been preparing us for that. Like. I'm prepared for that. I'm always prepared. It's all about what you do, what you're doing today, not what you did yesterday, not what you're gonna do tomorrow. You gotta live in the moment and do what you gotta do today. So that's the business. But I don't think it'll be too much of a crazy transition for me, just because I always keep like the business.
What are you looking forward to the most out of playing in the professional football? Like obviously everybody wants to play because it's a dream of theirs. They make money by doing something that they love. But what is it about that just calls to you so much?
Not that I want to make it. I want to make it. I always been a dream to make it. Not just make it. I want to be one of the best. Like I don't want to just be a guy in the league like that's scattered around. Like I want to go there and be really a guy. Like you know what I'm saying. I want to work my butt off and be a guy in the league for a long time. So that's the thing that pushing me right now. Just not just getting there, but when I get there, be very productive when I get there.
Okay, you talked about the Shrine game and then training. What you gonna be doing? Do you have any last words to CU fans or any fans of yours in general before the next time they see you?
I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Keep supporting. I'm gonna be here. I ain't never gonna change. So, and we coming. This is not the end of us, man. It's just the beginning. Like I said earlier, it's just the beginning. And we gonna be on top soon.
No, we're gonna be on top soon. I have a lot of rich friends now, bro. I have a lot of NFL fans.
I ain't rich. Friends. It's you, boy.
Nah, I don't mean to just put them out there like that, but I looked at my phone sometimes. I looked at my followers, and I'd be like, dang, I got all these blue checks following me, bro. Hey, this is just some extra content, but Cam be posting me on his Snapchat. And my stuff be going crazy, bro. That's how I know you famous.
Bro, you put me on. You had to start way before I did, bro.
The star doesn't mean anything, bro. You really known in real life, bro. Sometimes I don't realize. Like I was telling Shiloh, like, bro, y'all are actually famous, bro.
Nah,
like no, like it's actually true though.
Yeah.
Like we just be together as a group, as friends, and we go outside. I'm like, bro, these dudes are actually like people know them, bro.
Yeah, that's why it's pure, bro.
Yeah, like it is pure because it's not like. We just there living life, bro. We not going outside just to be noticed. But it's like, dang. Anytime somebody do get noticed, everybody else get happy. Like, okay. Mr. Famous one. But yeah, Cam, shout out to you. Thank you for coming through.
Appreciate you, bro.
Cam always kept his word. Like I said, we're going to be doing some more IRL stuff. I do have a new place that I'm about to move in. So this is probably the last time you're going to see the setup. Maybe a couple other people will come on here before then. But like Cam said, the journey never stops. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do and expounding. And also, as much opportunity as they give me to follow their journey after college, y'all will get that too. Because and also I want to help them still make it. So even if people on here are watching, if you're a cameraman or something like that wants to do some free work for Cam in Fort Worth, let's set that up.
Yeah,
Obviously, it has to be a trust
know.
factor, but y'all can send the clips to me. I'll chop them up to make sure you good, and then put it on his YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep this thing going so that y'all can stay tuned with the people that y'all have come to love.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, Reach the People podcast. We out. Cam, Silmon, Craig, the Shark. Oh, I do want to ask you one more question. Did you talk to Coach Dancy before you left?
Nah, I didn't.
Dang.
I texted him though. I ended up texting him, but
I didn't know he helped you come up with that. I didn't know he came up with that.
He came up with the whole thing.
I didn't know that.
That's why I always say it when somebody asks me about it. But he came with the whole thing.
I did not know that. He just was saying that.
Bro, we was doing mat drills one day, bro. He kept saying it. Like he said it like a week straight. Then after a week straight, I started saying it. So I was like, it makes sense. Then I was making some shirts. Then he was like, "You want to put some on the back of the shirt?" I was like, "I don't really know like what to put." Then I started that. I was like, "I'm gonna put that on there." Then when I put that on there, it just started. Everybody started saying
Coach
it,
Dancy is legendary, bro.
Man, legendary Coach Dancy, man. Shout out my dog, man. I'm proud of him, bro.
I'm proud of you too. Free to fade, bro. You got to free to fade everywhere you go, bro. Real talk. I'm gonna see y'all soon.